everyone. Welcome to First Page Fundays, where I highlight a first page of a book, usually a Christian fiction book, and that's what today's is. So today's book that I'm highlighting is My Dear Miss Dupre, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, by Grace Hitchcock. It is book one in the American Royalty series, published by Bethany House. This is a historical fiction. Wondering if maybe even a romance. Oh, it has to be. So look at this. 30 suitors, 6 months of courting. Would it be enough time for her to fall in love? Willow Dupre never thought she would have to marry, but with her father's unexpected retirement from the running of the prosperous Dupre sugar refinery, she is forced into a different future. The shareholders are unwilling to allow a female to take over the company without a man at her side, so her parents devise a plan. Find Willow a spokesman king in order for her to become the queen of the business empire. Willow is presented with 30 potential suitors from the families of New York society's elite group called the 400. She has 6 months to court the group and is told to eliminate men each month to narrow her bows until she chooses one to marry, ending the competition with a wedding. Willow reluctantly agrees, knowing she must do what is best for the business. She doesn't expect to find anything other than a proxy, until she meets a gentleman who captures her attention, and she must discover for herself if his motives are pure. So, this was published in 2021, and here is the first page, Chapter 1. New York City, New Year's Eve, 1882. Willow Dupre twirled on the ice, spreading her arms and guiding her body around the other skaters on the frozen lake of Central Park. The crisp morning air nipped at her cheeks and brought life to her limbs that ached from the long hours working behind her father's desk, which was something she was unused to doing. Since father's illness, the ice was the one place she could truly release the pressures of assuming the throne of her family's sugar empire, for there was no risk of gliding by one of her paunchy board members. Willow arched her arms above her head despite the seams of her sleeves digging into her shoulders, keeping her hands in her fur muff, and spun, loving the whirl of her short, fur-trimmed crimson cape about her, not minding the hairpins pulling loose from her stern bun, releasing her chestnut locks to tumble to her slender waist, while her winter cap miraculously stayed firmly in place. "My dear Miss Dupre!" She started, nearly losing her footing along with her thoughts. She flung out her arms to balance herself, and turned to find a handsome gentleman she dimly recalled from a past season, stumbling across the frozen pond toward her in gleaming skates, with leather straps over his boots that were far too loose to do much good. Oh my gosh, and we have to stop there. Otherwise, I might be inclined to read it all. That sounded so good, didn't it? I'm intrigued already, and she's just ice skating. So that is it for today's First Page Fun Days. If you like this video, please take a moment to the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my unboxings. I'm sorry, my First Page Fun Days and my unboxings. I'm so used to saying the unboxings. And as always, I love your comments. What'd you think of the selection today? What'd you think about what we read? Have you read anything by Grace? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. So this is one of those ones that I pulled off of my shelf. I just hadn't gotten to yet, but I'm a big fan of Jen Turano's early 1900s historical romances, and I have a feeling that Grace's novels are going to be kind of similar. So I'm really hoping for that to be the case. So that's going to be it for First Page Fun Days. Thanks for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.